Hey guys, so got a different little video for you today. I'll be showcasing this. Looks like upside down to me, but it's a snap-on 12-volt lithium-ion engine starter. It is. Let's see here. 10.8 volts and 8.8 amp hours DC, or 95 watt hours DC. Its input is 12 volts, 2.5 amps, that's to charge it. Its output is cranking amp capacity, 12 volts at 200 amps for 12 seconds, 275 amps for 5 seconds. It's got a USB charger on it, so you can charge up your cell phones. That is a 1 amp. And then it's got a DC 12 volt output rated for 6 amps. So you can kind of trickle charge your battery with it. But I'm going to flip you guys around, show you what all comes in the box, and get to testing how many times it's going to start the engine in my truck. Alright, so what do you get in the box? Well, you get your AC charger. So 120 volts, 12 volt, it'll charge this guy. Takes about 3 to 4 hours to charge it up. Obviously you get your clamps. They connect using those little billet connectors right there. 12 volt plugs into the output there, and then into your cigarette lighter so you can keep a battery saver or trickle charge in the event you can't seem to get to your hood or something. You can also charge your vehicle or charge your booster pack using this in your vehicle. It will take about 12 to 13 hours to fully charge it though. But anyways, let's take a look into this charger, or the booster. So you've got 3 buttons on here, very simple. USB. See if you guys can read that. There you go, all ports off. 12 volt or USB on. And then memory saver mode. It's got a flashlight, so you can see under the hood. It's also got SOS. And then your engine start. I know you guys can't read that screen all that well. Doesn't seem to want to focus on it, but there we go. So engine start. You hit that. If you're still got some power, it'll tell you your battery voltage and it'll try and start. If not, you're going to hold the button for 3 seconds. If it's below 1.5 volts, now it's going to go engine start ready. It's in bypass mode. So we're going to see how many times it'll start my truck. It's an 06 Ford, so it's got the 5.4 Triton V8. First I'm going to connect this up to the battery while it's still connected. Come on. So if I hit focus, so if I hit engine start, it is now ready to boost my engine. All ports off. I have 12.2 volts on my battery. So I'm going to disconnect this. I'm going to disconnect my positive and negative. And I'm going to run my clamps directly to these. I'm going to go to engine start mode. I'll do that once I set you guys up over there so this doesn't shake itself around. We'll be right back. Alright, so my booster, or my jump start pack, only has 96% charge in it. I'm going to see how many times it'll jump start my truck. I'm just going to go turn it on and go into jump start mode. after I remove these. Alright, you saw the light flash, that means it's ready. Alright, so that's been 25 jumps. And there's still 60% power left on it. But, I don't know, this newer style of a truck doesn't like to be just ran off of the alternator. Lights are flicking real bad. So I'm going to switch over to the Jeep. Alright, so I've gone ahead and removed the positive and the negative terminal. This one's a quick disco. See, I have not charged this thing since we last left off, so I am not going to deceive you guys or lie to you. To show you that there is no power. She's got nada, zada, zilch. So I'm going to set you guys up right on the box of the truck here and see how many times it'll start the inline 6 in these Jeeps. Alright, let's give this one a shot. In boost mode. I'm going to take my door off here instead of constantly swinging around it. So I'm sitting at 56%. Come back, I just got to rip my door off so I don't have to keep opening and closing it. Within seconds, the door is off, and we'll continue starting this thing. Still at 56%. still have 48% left on this thing. It's fun. Still in frame, still recording. Yep. So I decided to pull the fuel pump fuse just so it doesn't start every 2 seconds. And I'm just going to keep cranking her until she cranks no more. Engine override, 10 minutes remaining. 15 volts. Alright, what are we sitting at percentage? %14 left on the booster pack. Cables are mildly warm. When I get down to 5%, try jump starting it with the fuel pump fuse or relay back in place and see how many jump starts it can get with 5% left on the booster pack. We're now sitting at 14% left. Oh, take a look at this. It does have a safety feature. Right now it's saying battery too hot to discharge. Focus. So I'm gonna let this thing cool down and oh yeah, she's a little warm. The cables though, they're not hot at all. So I'm gonna disconnect. Nothing looks melted, nothing looks burnt out. So we'll come back when she's cooled down. Alright, so it's cooled down enough. Focus. There's 6% left, so I'm going to throw that fuel pump fuse back in and start jump starting this thing again. Alright, so it's at 6% still. I'm going to continue jump starting it and see how many actual jumps it gets at 6% left. That's been 25 charges, or 25 boosts, sorry, at 6% left. Now it's telling me battery's low recharge. So unclip all this stuff. Oh, doorless or quick remove door mod for the ZJ. So Snap-on lithium battery booster. Honestly, I lost count of how many jump starts this Jeep got. I think the Ford was 26. This has got to be somewhere close to 50. At least. So, is it worth it? Well, honestly, I paid $330 for it. Let's see if my battery's reconnected. Oh yeah. I paid $330 for it. In my mind, man, that is so worth this. Not only is it great for, personal rescue, you kill your battery in the mall parking lot or something, forget to, where's my 8mm wrench? No, that's a 10. 13. 8mm wrench. Right there. If you forget your lights on in the mall parking lot or something, left them on, interior lights on overnight, and you've killed your battery, this thing, it'll have no problem jump starting it. I'm going to do some follow-up videos down the road with this thing. I'll maybe use it in the shop a few times. See if it'll start diesel trucks. Maybe the next no start that comes in. But that was starting off at 96% life in that thing. And it got, well, I'm thinking about 50 with the Jeep, and probably 26 or 27 of this thing. So what's that? 75 jump starts off of one single charge. Some of them were with the fuel pump fuse pulled on this on the Jeep, and just solid cranking for 5 seconds at a time. So, in all honesty, I'm in love. I'm absolutely in love with this thing. It is so small, it is so light. What's that? 2 pounds? 3 at absolute most? Now, I don't have the Noco Genius to compare it to. Maybe I'll reach out to Noco and see what they have in comparison to this and do the same test. I'm not being sponsored by Snap-on one bit. Purchased this out of my own pocket because I wanted to have a jump starter with me in my vehicle as a backup emergency. And wow, let alone it's got the USB charge port on it. I can charge up my cell phones, battery saver. It's going to be great for ATVs, snowmobiles, fishing boats, pontoon boats, big speed boats that have, big V8 engines in them. Those inboard V8s. Absolutely amazing. I cannot rave on it enough. So, anyways, I know this has been a fairly long video. If you guys enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more, I ask that you hit that subscribe button down below. Maybe click on that bell. It'll notify you when I upload more videos. Now, I know I don't frequently upload videos, just too busy at the shop, don't really have much time. The big boss man ain't a big fan of me filming anything on customers' vehicles and posting it up online, so I try to abide by that. But maybe I'll show you how I did the doorless mod on the ZJ here. one of these days. Oh, there's the bush bar I want to put under. Anyways, enough rambling. Catch you guys in the next video. See ya.